Welcome back. So I just literally this thought popped in my head because I'm weird, I guess. But I'm watching one of my videos, right? And it's talking about like lonely men or women or whatever. And it made me immediately jump to the invention of the date bot shit they made up now, like chat bots and AI relationships and you know and then they're working on making sex robots, you know? And I said to myself, wait up. One, nothing's ever going to be better than an actual person, you know what I mean? Because it's just a replacement, right? And then two, you guys say prostitution is illegal. If you sell sex bots, you're a pimp and you're selling prostitution. Why the fuck are you allowed to become a pimp and sell pimp bots, fucking sex bots, but a regular person can't just go and, provide services to pay their fucking rent? You know what I mean? I'm a man of the Lord and I'm a man of the law. So, I understand the dangers of these things, but I also understand that it's never been stopped and it never will be stopped. You know? And as we keep seeing, special people that are above us, regular mortals, when we see yous get caught by the same shit, when we watch yous get in trouble for that, then it's like, yo, dog. You understand the thirst trap. You know what I mean? We ain't going, maybe if you didn't have that as a bad law, you wouldn't have to hide yourself. And when you get caught, you wouldn't have to give up your fucking seats, Because then it would be just regular. You know what I mean? Because my mind is really baffling on how no one's talking about this. Everyone's talking about the sex bots and the relationship bots and they're testing new things. And I'm thinking about, yeah, that's cool. But then I'm just realizing, wait up, why does that robot have more privilege than a human woman to say, I can't get a job and I have to feed my baby? That fucking robot gets to go and take her job, right? And then what happens to her and her babies? You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how to morally justify these things because, but I do understand that we're past morals in the world. Everybody's on this law and making things good, so we're going to leave the morals out of it, I guess, And if you leave the morality out of it, well, then it comes down to the law. And when it comes down to the law, how are you changing the law? And when you do change that law and allow the sex bots out, what if prostitution starts saying, what are you doing? You're fucking taking my job. You know what I mean? And if you take my job, that means you're a pimp and you're doing my job. So why shouldn't you do what's going on here? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? They can easily. I wonder if they could do that. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously they can't because then they would say, yeah, we break the law. So but I guess it's left to regular people that are actually gonna, judge people for doing those things, and then, because you don't do it, and then you have to, because you're gonna have to vote whether to let the bots out. So now you're gonna have to vote. Should I give a shit about this? Because now it's gonna go on anyway, but through robots, and then that means all those people. Well, how we get them a job? They started doing that because there's no jobs. So what does that mean for them? What does that mean then? They're just going to get jobs? They're going to get super smart? Or now they're going to have to do another crime? I wonder, you kind of get it? Like, the future is fucking really going to be a hairy place to live in. This is a weird subject, but I realized how complex and really shitty this may really get because, like I said, as these animatronics get better and better mimicking women are becoming more obsolete. And when they really master some type of bot that can perform better than a woman, oh man, what the fuck are yous gonna do? You know? What are a lot of women gonna do? Because it's the guys that you hate and won't date anyway. You get it? And once you destroy that bond between regular men and women, well, regular men are gonna still want sex. So that's gonna be their only option. And when they start doing that, that means they're not gonna go get the prostitutes and the fucking, let me go on a date and hopefully get something. Let me go to the strip club. Why am I going to a strip club? Why am I paying a prostitute when I can get locked up? I can just go get the chatbot and she could do better than you. I'm gonna pay her $20 and she's going all night long, dog. Her jaw don't stop. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat her. You can't beat that thing. Ever. You know what I mean? The only thing that beats that is because you're flesh. You have the spirit of the Lord in you. And men actually don't just want women for sex. We actually do care about how it feels. Having your body next to mine and feeling your body heat raise and knowing I can control you like a fucking thermostat. You can't fucking synthesize that through a robot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sex gonna be corny as hell. I'd rather beat my dick, nigga. Anyway, let me get off the subject, because this private video ain't even gonna go out because of the graphic nature. Sorry, YouTube, I don't mean to talk so graphic. If you're gonna block the video for such graphic words or whatever, I understand, you know what I mean? I always leave my videos non-kid friendly anyway, so kids shouldn't be watching this. But I know if I just thought of this, that means other people are gonna start bringing this up, you know what I mean? And it's going to be fun to watch how they, wiggle around this and make this a thing. Because it's just like Amsterdam. I'm sure before, prostitution and all drugs were legal over there was many people like me like, nah, that'll never happen. It's impossible. It's impossible. And then the government realized these fucking people are doing these things anyway. I can't stop them, and it's getting worse. The more we kind of hide this shit, the more it bleeds into the city, and now I gotta go looking for niggas. We're gonna stop the shenanigans. All of yous go into that corner. We're gonna build a little perimeter zone, imaginary line, and if you're about that life, if you're interested in life, you keep your ass over there. You don't do that shit over here where the regular people are at, so they can live civil, and you can do your fucking whatever you're doing over there. You know? That's the reality of life. Oh yeah, because my father said if you don't like what other people do, separate, motherfucker. Stop trying to control everything. No, you go over there, I go over there. And morally, it seems like the world's waking up and a lot of people are not liking where it's going. So, I don't know. I doubt anybody's going to separate over certain things. But soon but surely, I think that's the whole point of having different states with different laws so you can live differently. You can choose. And, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm going to go back to work, get off my break, and get back to thinking about these fucking crazy things. I don't know why the Lord sends me these things, but I'm sure it has some deep moral issues, or sound no horns, long range. I'm sure it has some significance to either the people that are whatever, no matter what side you're on, you know what I mean? If you're in support of this, you know what I mean? You have to think about the repercussions of this, you know what I'm saying? You're not just affecting yourself, which thus, again, proves men love women more than women do, because even when we're not allowed to be with you, there are men that think like, well, if we let these sex bots out so men can have sex and not just be deprived, it may damage the relationship between men and women forever, and then women won't actually get money from men anymore, like the old days. They'll remember what it's like when no man takes them out no more, because there's no such thing as, why don't I take you on a fucking date, dog? I'm gonna get my shit tweaked for less money. You know what I'm saying? When that shit happens, oh my God, I can only imagine the thousands of women that really run their sound the horns, run their mouth all the time, but literally have their hand out everywhere they go, every single day. But pump their fucking chest in front of their kids and other women like they got what they got because they pulled off you pulled a job, a scheme off. No, you begged the nigga and he gave it to you. Stop. You know what I'm saying? You got Uncle Ralph with the one eye, with the gimpy arm. Gave him a little sauce. And he said, shit, I ain't had nothing here. Take the $500. You ain't even worth $500, but that was good. It was good. You know what I mean? I ain't beef for that. What's really going on behind these closed doors? You ain't even got to be broke. There's chicks that got good jobs and still be slaying niggas for money. Pay my rent type shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? When science, and they're working hard, bro. Y'all think it's just robots. Nah, bro. They making synthetic type shit, bro. They getting real. They getting good. They already can make these shits really look almost and feel almost. So it's like, yo, bro, if you are a real woman and, you know, you want your children to not maybe have to deal with these problems, I suggest you start teaching your son or your daughter to actually think they really need a person besides material stupid ass shit. Because when this split really happens, I've been used to it, so I can deal with it. A lot of you people do not know what it's like to not have interaction with other people for mad long. A lot of the men do. We know what it's like to go years without kissing a woman, years without feeling touch. You women, on the other hand, get the fuck out of here, bro. When this shit sets in for y'all gonna be losing y'all minds, bro. Like, some of y'all gonna be out of work. Like I predicted with the influencer shit. It's all starting now. All the influencers, all that fake ass shit. Them niggas is caving and it's a wrap for that fake ass shit now. Niggas is going back to Wendy's and strip clubs and all that other shit. Going back to men. All that, I need no man. Yeah, you got 3 years of getting a couple $100,000. You were too stupid to save it, and you spent all your money. Now you're a regular person again. Which, you know, you should still be happy. You got to live that part of your life better than all the other people in the world. You know what I mean? I be trying to tell people is if you ever get up and you lose, nigga, don't be mad you lost, motherfucker. Mad people don't ever get up. They don't never get to blow money like that in their lifetime. Nigga, if you fucked your shit up and blew your money, at least be happy that you got to do that. Other niggas is struggling to get their money right, and then some bad shit happen. They gotta waste all their money. So that, trust me, that'll make you feel worse. I'd rather be broke because I blew my money because I know I'm gonna buy something where I'm still have something. I mean, I ain't dumb. Niggas be making $100,000 and go buy a car before you buy a house. You niggas will buy a house before you buy the land your house is on and wonder why your ass is broke in the next 5 years. Because you don't give a shit. You don't know what's really important. And then everybody, like I'm going to say this, and this is perfect with the situation. I realized in this world a long time ago, nothing is forever when it comes to entertainment, certain fields of expertise. You know, I'll take acting or rappers, for example. None of them stay that thing that stay rich forever. They all switch off to something else. Why? Because no person could be that good. No one's going to love your music. You're going to get older. A new generation's going to happen. Your face, your talent, no matter what the fuck you think you are, you can't last over 10 years. Once the new generation comes, nobody cares about you no more. Because nothing is forever. No one is God. You're not going to be entertaining forever. So, you know, I learned in my life that everybody that ever gets on anything, you already should have in your fucking mind, you have 5 to 10 years. And most people only get three years of shining getting money like that. Unless you really got talent or something. So if you really one of these people that's making come up off of, you know, these new internet bullshits, get your fucking money and save it and get out. It's not gonna last. And you will be broke again, and it's hard to go every person I've ever listened to, they all say the same thing. What makes them depressed is being able to have so much, blow it, and then never being able to live that way again. If you never lived that way, you would have never knew what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? So, is it worth being rich? Is it worth it if you don't know what you're doing? No, it's not, because you end up right where you started. Unhappier than when you were back down there, because now you got all these problems. All people I see falling off the same goofy ass thing. My friends was there. I spent hundreds of $1,000s on family and friends, and now that I'm broke, nobody's there. Well, you paid $100,000 to learn a fucking valuable lesson. Now you know who's real in your life, and now you know who's not. All love, all praise to the Most High. You could have found out with a lot less, though.